Hi, welcome back to Mindset Thursday. So this week we talked about we've been talking about growth mindset in terms for our series here, and we want to talk a little bit about kind of like perceived mindset. Do you think that you can change your mindset over the course of time? What do you think about that? Like, what do you think? Let's talk about athletes and like somebody maybe that's even recovering from like an injury.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many different ways that we can go with this, but like, what do you think of that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that the way your perception on things is trainable just like anything else is. So I think that the same way you can train yourself to have a stronger thruster,
Right.
We did thrusters today,
Mm-hmm.
the same way you can get a faster mile time, you can also train yourself to have a more positive, uplifting attitude and outlook on life.
Right.
And so think about it like this. It's Friday, end of the month at work, and you have a report that you have to turn into your boss by 5 p.m., right? And you know that when you wake up on Friday morning, so you wake up and you're like, man, I have to go to work and work on this stupid report today.
Right.
And then that sort of attitude carries into your how you're interacting at breakfast, and you go to work and you're in a bad mood and you put off doing the report because you're like, I don't want to do that stupid report.
Mm-hmm.
Or your mindset is like, man, I really like my job. I get to go to that place that I
Right.
get to get employed by. I get to learn from this
Yeah.
report that I'm preparing and see how my last month went. And you change that have to into a get to. And it's just that little simple thing. It's like, I have to run a mile at class today for CrossFit or whatever you're doing. No. You have legs, and you
Right.
get to use them to run a mile.
Right. You get to do it.
You get to do it. So it's just that little simple perception. If you can change just that get to into a have to, it makes everything seem so much more positive.
And that's the thing. Last word that he just said there was positive. So changing your outlook on things is so important. So that perception of how things can be. So yeah, it could be terrible, but why? If you're going into it that way, it's absolutely going to suck. So, but if you can change that, like, you know what, I'm going to attack this, and I'm going to get through it, and the positive outlook is going to be there for me. So, and you'll be so much happier once you get through it. It's kind of like sometimes when people look at workouts and they're like, oh my gosh, I almost didn't come in today because that workout looked horrible, but I'm glad I came now. So, you know, they made it here.
That sense of accomplishment you get after
Absolutely.
you do it is so, whatever the thing is, it doesn't have to be a workout, but it's like, when you start having that idea of like, I just get to do it, I get to do it, I get to do it, you're just happier all the time.
Absolutely. Well, good. Well, that's a good end to our growth mindset series this week. So we'll come to you next week with another part of our growth mindset. So, but as always, if you have any questions or comments for us, please leave it in the comment section below the video. Otherwise, we'll see you next week, and have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.